But shifting focus to Mumbai rains then, and following heavy rainfall in Mumbai over the past 3 days, IMD has now issued red alert for several parts of the city. Meanwhile, BMC has also announced a holiday for schools. Let's go across to Nilesh Shukla, who is now joining us with more details on this. Nilesh?
We are currently reporting from Mumbai's Chunabhatti area, which is currently seen flooded due to the heavy downpour that the city has been receiving for the past several hours. You can see visuals coming in from Mumbai's Chunabhatti area, which is extremely flooded. Heavy water logging is seen into this vicinity. The area which is normally seen hustling and bustling with traffic movements and commuters, the Mumbaikars traveling through this area, is currently seen all vacant. And meanwhile, this visual coming in from the other side of the street shows the extreme condition that currently the Mumbaikars are experiencing, not only in this area but into several low-lying areas where heavy floodings are being reported. Now, as per the IMD, the nowcast warning has turned into a red alert for the Mumbaikars, which means for the next several hours it will be again a very heavy downpour that the city of Mumbai will be receiving. And it is not just limited to certain areas, but be it eastern suburb, the western suburb or the city is receiving heavy downpour since last night. And with the alert that has been issued by the IMD, Mumbaikars are advised not to venture around into the city unless and until it becomes very important.
Indeed, that's the kind of downpour that we are seeing in Mumbai. But how long will this continue, and when will Mumbai get relief? To discuss exactly this, we are now joined by AVM GP Sharma, President at SkyMet. Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for taking your time out, and apologies for keeping you waiting. But if you can tell us, last week when we spoke to you, you had warned us about heavy rainfall, at least over the weekend. But if you can tell us now, what is the expectation immediately for the next 6 to 7 odd hours?
I will say throughout the day today. Okay, I don't see the rains will be unrelenting. Okay, heavy rains. If at all, breaks in between will be very, very short and sweet. And that too, I think it's going to be a non-stop rains. We have already, since yesterday also, but for that matter, I think last 3 days we have had heavy downpour in Mumbai. The heaviest was the day before, when 245 millimeters of rainfall was accumulated in 24 hours. And today, as I say, I think non-stop rains, and tomorrow and day after, I feel it's going to worsen. Okay, so there is not going to be let up as such for the next 4 days, I will say. Today is 18, 19, 20th, 21st. 19 and 21st out of these 4 days are going to be possibly the worst of all. And they are literally non-stop today also. Could be some short breaks in between, but it's going to be intense, and the large spread is going to be there all along the city and suburbs. See, already, I think the pockets have already been saturated. The knee-deep water, waist-deep water in some pockets, and it's going to be further difficult situation because of the high tide which is there. Daily, every day, obviously, all the coastal stations, they have the high tide, so will be Mumbai. Height is about 3 to 4 meters, which is phenomenal. Over and above the storm surge or the waves which we have, astronomical tide will add another 3 to 4 meters. Okay, what it will do is it will push more and more waters along above the coastline, and then obviously it stops the exit of water, which normally should happen, and there's a backflow. So that's what I say is the degree of difficulty is increasing every day, every time, and it's not going to improve soon. Next 4 days are going to be crucial. Today almost and non-stop throughout the day, and then it's going to hamper all sorts of travel, be it rail, road, and air travel. Yes, Ashisha.
Okay, so the situation is likely to worsen over the next 3 to 4 odd days, and Mumbaikars should expect respite only after 4 days. But Mr. Sharma, if you can tell us which regions within Mumbai city and Mumbai suburbs are you expecting most rainfall, if you can bifurcate that for us?
You see, as far as the next few hours or so, possibly keeping Santa Cruz as the center, Santa Cruz and north of that, Palghar area, the Hanu region, and that it could be a little more heavier. It is not going to be easier for other parts also, be it Sion, be it Sion, which is a Parel, or the other pockets, whether it's a Chambur or so. Already, all these places have rained heavily in the last about 3 hours. They have added close to about 50 to 100 millimeter of rainfall, which is phenomenal. And the rains are going to continue. I will say it's going to be heavier downpour, almost with the marginal difference in some places, but across all, whether it's Sion, Juhu, Vikhroli, or whatever it is, all these places they are already experiencing, and the monsoon fury is going to go on and become could be ravaging more. That is tomorrow and day after, as I repeat saying. You see, with the saturation taking place, the ground is saturated. No more water is getting absorbed in that. With that, all the trees, if any, tall trees and all, the base is going soft.
Correct.
Any strong winds also, they may collapse. Even the weak structures, be
Right.
it the mud walls or so, there could be a boundary wall, they can collapse. I
Correct.
think the air travel, particularly, it becomes more dangerous. Already there are reports that obviously the airplanes, they have been aborting landing
Right.
because of waterlogging, because of visibility. All that will happen. Okay,
Right,
so
right.
it's going to be a difficult scene for
Right,
all
it's
the travelers. Yeah.
understood. So the situation is only going to worsen. Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here today on ET Now. So air travel is going to become difficult. That's the word coming in. So let's put the spotlight on that then. And as heavy rains continue to batter the maximum city of Mumbai, Mumbai's airport authority has issued travel advisory for airlines. Let's go across to Samir to get more details on this. Samir, take it away.
The heavy rainfall has severely impacted the flight operations at Mumbai's international airport, leading to several flight delays. And even now the airlines are issuing advisory to the passengers. On August 16th itself, more than 350 flights it was impacted. Delays were there, and it continued for the last 48 hours as well. Even now, IMD, the Indian Meteorological Department, has issued a red alert for Mumbai and Thane region for August 18th and 19th, which means heavy to heavy rainfall is going to be there, which will definitely impact the flight operations. In addition to this, what we are also picking up from our sources that in the last around 2 days, there has been 15 go around at Mumbai airport, which indicates to the fact that taking off from the airport or landing at the airport is a bit challenging for the pilot. In addition to this, now the airlines, whether it be Air India, Indigo, Akasa, SpiceJet, they are issuing advisory to the passengers to take a precautionary approach and take extra time while reaching to the airport. It also indicates to the fact that because of the heavy rainfall, there's going to be heavy traffic jam, or the traffic might be disrupted, and the passengers should take extra time while reaching to the airport. So similar kind of advisory has been issued for some other airports as well, like the Pune airport and several other South India based airport, because of the change in weather conditions. Now IMD has also issued the red alert, and which is indicating that there is going to be a severe impact on the flight operations, thus leading to severe or a large discomfort to the air passengers as well.
Samir, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. But that's all the time we have on this edition of the show. Don't go anywhere. Market Fatafat coming up next.